Hello, Clang Gang. Welcome to your Week 10 combo. This one is called The Storm because you're going to be doing some huge swings today. You're going to look like a storm while you do it. This sword's going to be flying all over the place. Combo breakers I'm going to be expecting for today's combo is going to be this reverse step into a full loop swing. It is how we start the combo, but that's a really challenging swing. Probably one of the hardest ones we've learned so far in the program. Coming out of that, you have this rear choke guard going into a backswing. That's a lot of momentum to generate in a very short distance. That could be difficult for some people. Down here, this around the world swing, going into a reverse stance, having a half loop carry through so that way you land into another choke guard. That's a lot of stuff mechanically going on. That may trip some people up. Then, of course, the flashy finish for the Storm combo, the reverse thrust. I hope that wherever you're training today has got some softer ground that you're working on. That reverse thrust can be tricky. It's coming at the end of the combo, so you're going to be tired, and there's a chance that tip could be scraping against the ground as you start to get your finesse with that movement. So yeah, that's going to be the Storm combo. Let's watch it. All right, let's get storming. So we are opening up with a corner guard. I chose to have one hand to start just because I think it looks cool. The hand snaps up to it. We are swinging out into a full loop swing. So that sword travels around our head and onto the opposite shoulder. And you can see while I'm doing that, I'm following the tip of the sword with my feet. So as that sword is swinging, the weight is pulling on me. I'm allowing that weight to feed into my step. I bring my lead foot behind me, now next to my rear foot, and then the rear foot goes back, completing the turn, making it so I'm now facing the opposite direction, and that sword swings through into a rear choke guard. Now that rear choke guard can be tricky because we land with the blade on our back, and we've got to use this pull of our shoulder as a fulcrum to wrench down on the bottom of the handle, getting that sword up into a backswing. The backswing doesn't last long, however, because that's going to go right into our step swing, going into an around the world swing. Probably one of my favorite transitions. Man, when I was playing in these combos, I loved putting step swing into around the world swing. Hope that's working for you. That around the world swing continues, because usually it would just stop right here, right? Nope, it's going to feed into a reverse stance, so we face the other direction, and it continues the spin of that swing to then land into a choke guard. Not a rear choke. As you can see, we're above our front foot. All right, now that we're in the choke guard, we use a backswing to get on out of it. It's kind of sloppy. You know, you can see that I don't really get it up quick enough to get my edge alignment. It's not really traveling in line with its movement until about here, but it's a tricky position. What can I say? So yeah, choke guard, popping up into a back swing, landing into a cross lunge. Where are we going? X-swing time. This is a really good place to really feel the momentum pick back up. Once you cross lunge, snapping it back to a mid, X-Wing's reliable. You know you can just throw it and just rely on the momentum of the sword to move itself. Finishing the combo, popping it real high. As you take that forward step, give yourself as much air time as possible to switch the grip and then pull. Get that sword tip past your legs and then boom, stabbing behind you. You can see I held the pose here. I just wanted to look cool. Alrighty, so that will be your Week 10 combo, The Storm. I would say if I were to break this down, I would first make sure this corner reverse step into a full loop swing, that's doable. That's obviously how you start the combo. Make sure you can do it. Both of these choke guards into backswings. I know in the beginning I said the rear choke would be the one to worry about, but man, both of them are tricky. So yeah, I would just get a couple practice reps on that before you try to do the full thing. This around the world reverse stance into a half loop swing. Yeah, okay. Experiment with that. Try to make that familiar. There's a lot going on, so you're going to want to rehearse the movements. That way you can do it smoothly while you're at speed, while you're tired. Yeah, and then of course this reverse thrust. Man, this is pure flash. This is just to look cool. So I would say take your time with it. Make sure you can make it nice and big, and hopefully when you get through all of this, you still got the energy to make that reverse thrust happen. Okay, that's going to be the Week 10 combo. Get out there and get swinging.